So guys, what's another video today? I'm going to be making a video on why I think the New York Jets can potentially, and I say potentially with an emphasis on it, make the playoffs if they do everything right this offseason. So yeah, we're mostly going to be going over the draft and what I think they should do. And also, they could trade for a guy like A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, Terry McLaurin, and who's that other guy? Deebo Samuel. I don't think they will. I think all those guys will be extended, just logically. But let's look at their roster real quick. Quarterback, you have Zach Wilson. Obviously, he's your starting quarterback this year. Second overall pick. He didn't have a great year last year, but injuries also. And also, he's on the fucking Jets. And they were not great last year. The team was just kind of trash and injury prone. Like, a lot of injuries and it was just trash. But yeah, I think he can break out this year. I think he will break out this year. Probably have like a 30 touchdown season. Hopefully, I hope he does because I really love Zach Wilson. I really liked him playing out of college. But yeah, running back, Michael Carter, Tevin Coleman, Ty Johnson, they all fit the scheme that the Jets want to run. Wide receiver, you have Corey Davis, who had a really disappointing year after getting that massive bag. He was kind of dog shit last year. I mean, dog shit. You also have Denzel Mims, who has been dog shit since coming into the league. You have Elijah Moore, who I think had a pretty nice rookie year. I think he will become, he will develop and get better this year. I think he should be the slot receiver this year, obviously, easily. Braxton Berrios, he is a good slot receiver right there. They re-signed him. I think that was a good signing. They signed C.J. Ozima from the Bengals. That's a really good signing also. He had a decent season with the Bengals. I think he got a little bit more than I thought he should have. Like $10 million a year is kind of ridiculous, but whatever. Yeah, at tackle you have Mcgovern, who I think should be your left tackle. He was injured basically all last year. That's one reason why Zach Wilson did not have a great year. The O-line was bad. There's a lot of injuries there. Becton was injured, Mcgovern was injured, Fant was injured. So it was like they're setting him up to fail. But yeah, Becton, I think hopefully he can be an elite tackle in this league. And they should stick with him right there. Then left guard, they signed Thomason from the 49ers, who has been a really great guard, or not great, good guard over the last few years. And that's a good signing. Then center Connor McGovern, he's been a good center in the league. Like I said, last year was injured a little bit, but if he can stay healthy, he'll be a good center for them. Right guard, Elijah Tucker, their former first-round pick last year. I think he'll potentially be great. I think you keep him obviously. And then right tackle George Fant. George Fant has been decent, solid for them, but injury prone obviously. So I think the O-line's pretty solid, honestly. God, I do think it's solid. Then on defense, you have at cornerback. We're gonna go over cornerback first. DJ Reed, who they signed from the Seattle Seahawks. DJ Reed reuniting with Salah. Yeah, I think it's a really good signing. I love DJ Reed. That's my guy. Sad to see him go, but I hope he succeeds with the Jets, which I think he will. Then you have Bryce Hall, who had a #1 cornerback season last year, and I think will continue to progress off that. And he'll probably be a #2 or #3 this season, though, depending on what they do in the draft. But yeah, he'll just get better. He's gonna get better. Now at safety, you have Ashton Davis and Jordan Whitehead, who they signed from the Bucks. They're all right. You could improve there. Now on the defensive line, at edge you have Carl Lawson, who was injured basically. I don't think he played a single game last year. I might be wrong, but I don't think he did. But yeah, they signed him from the Bengals, I want to say, or I could be tripping. I don't fucking know. But yeah, he's a really good player, and I think with him coming back, should bolster the defensive line. Then you have John freaking Myers at the other edge rusher position, which I see him more of an interior defensive lineman. So you have to do something there at edge. Yeah, and now at interior defensive line, you have Sheldon Rankins and Quentin Williams, who's basically borderline elite. Two really good guys right there. Linebacker C.J. Mosley, who hasn't played a fucking snap in 2 years. Quincy Williams is kind of trash. Deshaun Phillips is trash. Hamasa Nirasindine, I probably did not say that right, but he was rookie last year. I think he has potential. Thought he was a safety, but I guess they moved him to linebacker. So now let's get into it. So in free agency, you could do a lot of things here, honestly. I think there's some money left, or a little bit of money left. Even if they don't, you create that. You can sign a guy like Julio Jones just for a veteran to come in, if you really want a guy like that. But I don't think they will do anything, honestly, for the rest of free agency. I think they're just going to sit it out and just let the draft do their talking. So, we're going to go to the draft. So, at the #4 pick, I think they take Derek Stingley. Or if I was them, I would take Jarvis Landry. If you take Derek Stingley, he's easily the best cornerback in this class. All you Sauce fans, shut the fuck up. He's not better than Stingley. I'm sorry about it. I don't know where that narrative came from, but he's just not better than Stingley. Stingley, when healthy, is the best player in this draft class by far. And yeah, you take him. You got a lockdown cornerback right there. You got him, DJ Reed, and Bryce Hall. That's a fucking pretty good duo. Not duo, trio right there. Probably move Bryce Hall to the slot or DJ Reed. And keep Stingley outside, obviously. Then at number 10 pick, I think. Oh, by the way, yeah, you don't trade for none of those guys, because I don't think they get traded. And at number 10 pick, you go wide receiver Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State. Now, I already made a video on Garrett Wilson on why I think it's the best player in this draft class. You can go watch that. It's really my most recent video. But Garrett Wilson, like I said, best wide receiver in this draft class, potentially be one of the best players in the league. And you pair him up with Zach Wilson. You give Zach Wilson another weapon. What do you have now? Ozima, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis, he can like have a comeback season. Denzel Mims, if he can do something. Braxton Berrios, it's a pretty good core. And obviously you want to help Zach Wilson develop and become the best he can be. So now moving on to the second round. At pick 35, you have David Ojabo, edge rusher for Michigan. He's probably not going to play this year. If he does, it's probably going to be like the back end of the year. But I think you take him just for the future, man. Because when he does play, he's gonna be amazing. Trust me, he's gonna be amazing. I'm telling you, David Ojabo is that guy. That's a top 15 pick right there. That falls to 35 just because of the injury. Now, at pick 38, you trade it to the Chiefs for pick 50 and 94. You get a second and a third rounder. Then at pick 50, you select Abraham Lucas, tackle. He's probably gonna be right tackle. You sit him behind George Fenton for 1 year, and then next year, when Abraham Lucas plays, you have a duo of Lucas and Becton. Then you're also going to have Elijah Vera Tucker. Those are three guys that are going to be on your offensive line for the next 4 to 5 years, easily. Promise you that. And then in round 3, 69, you go Brian Ozima, linebacker out of Oklahoma. He's like, honestly, I have like a second round grade on him, but he's been bound to fall. He's a fast guy, good coverage linebacker. He's a little bit undersized, but very impressive in coverage. Very impressive in coverage. I love that guy. And you know, you want coverage linebackers now. This is a pass-heavy league. You need guys who can cover more than anything right now. Then round 3, it's the last pick I'm gonna do here. At pick 94, Isaiah Likely, or Likely. I don't know how you fucking say that, but he is a tight end out of Coastal California. He's a fast guy, which is what I like about him. Smooth route runner. He's dangerous. He's a red zone weapon. He has big hands. He's athletic. Really good upside. Yards after catch. Only weakness is he's just not a good blocker. He's a really bad blocker. Like, really bad. Needs to put on some muscle. But if he do that, I think he's a guy that can be a top tight end in this league. Honest to God. But yeah, you make those moves. Now, what's your team looking like? Your team is now looking like quarterback, obviously Zach Wilson, running back Michael Carter, Tevin Coleman, and Ty Johnson. Now you got your X receiver is Garrett Wilson. Your Z receiver is not Corey Davis, because I'm gonna just play him there. Fuck it. Now slot you have Elijah Moore and Braxton Berrios. Tight end you have CJ Uzama, Isaiah Likely, or Likely, I don't know how you fucking say it. Then you have Mekhi Becton, Laken Thomason, Connor McGovern, Elijah Vera Tucker, George Fant / Abraham Lucas if you want to play him at right tackle, which you can start him, but I doubt they should. And I don't think they should start him, honest God. Then on defense, you have at edge Carl Lawson. It's basically the same there, except Ojabo comes in if he does play, which I doubt he plays this year, but if he does, you have Carl Lawson, David Ojabo, Quentin Williams, and Sheldon Rankins. That is a top 10 defensive line. I promise you, that is a top 10 defensive line. I swear to you. Carl Lawson and David Ojabo will run this fucking league. With Quentin Williams on the inside, will run this fucking league, man. Then linebacker, you have CJ Mosley. If he plays, which I don't know why he hasn't been fucking playing. I think he opted out last year, and then the year before that, obviously, was the injury. And then you have Brian Ozima and Hamza Nuruddin, if I said that right. I don't think so. Then quarterback, Derek Stingley, DJ Reed, Bryce Hall in the slot. Then safety, Jordan Whitehead, Ashton Davis. I think that's top 15 defense right there. They all stay healthy. It's a top 10 defense, honestly, God. Yeah, man. Then you still have cap space. Like, they still have cap. Let me see how much cap space they got. Because I'm kind of winging this shit right now. They have 16 mil basically in cap space. If you want to, you can go sign a guy like Julio fucking Jones, man, if you really wanted to. Or who else is on? Odell Beckham's a free agent right now. I'm trying to think who else is free agent right here. Let me check. I might just check. Fuck it. Jarvis Landry's a free agent. I don't think he'll come here though. I don't think Julio will come here either. Honest to God, I think a realistic option would be Will Fuller or Sammy Watkins. I think those would be realistic options to come here. Albert Wilson. Maybe Odell. Doubt it, but maybe. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with this as the Jets. I don't think you can fuck this up. You have 2 top 10 picks. You can't fuck this up. You really can't. If they fuck it up, man, you gotta fire Joe Douglas. But Joe Douglas has done a really great job since coming in, man. That Jamal Adams trade, he finessed the Seahawks. I won't lie. Jamal Adams is an all-pro player, all-pro safety. I don't care what you say. He's a great player, but I mean, it was not worth 2 first-round picks. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what other team I can do, because I'm just gonna be probably doing every single team, honest to God. But yeah, see you guys later, man. Goodbye.